What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. So we are going to be talking about Big Brother. So Big Brother came on last night. Now let me give a disclaimer before we do this Big Brother thing. Okay, I know that we have the Big Brother Twitter, that the Big Brother leaks that gives us all the information. I know we have the Big Brother Instagram that gives us all the information. I know that you can look at the live feeds and get inside information. When I do these reviews or when I discuss what happened, it is solely based on what we saw on the episode. Now, we can talk in the chat about what's going on behind closed doors and who's doing what and what was said and this, that, and the other. Listen, I'm here for all of that. But when I do the reviews, I can only talk about what they showed me because I'm reviewing what the episode was. Y'all got it? We good? Cool. Alright, so last night's episode, we have Cody, alright? And I hope I said that boy's name in the first episode, but if I didn't, his name was Cody. Boom. Now, let me say this. What the thing about All-Stars is that you tend to lean to the people you knew on your show, especially if you had a good relationship with them. So Cody's thing is, listen, I don't really know these people like that, but I know the people that I know from my episode, from my season, and him and Nicole have sort of blended. Now, for Nicole's game, that's a good thing that she's doing here. Nicole said, listen, I'm going to get with the girls. Maybe we can form a girls' alliance, and I'll let you know what's being said. You know, let's work together. I trust you. You trust me. We can boom, 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 right? And it's actually not a bad strategy in the beginning, because here's the thing. You're the first head of household. You're going to get some blood on your hands. But if you can get... Here's the thing that people will accept as far as blood on your hand. If you went for a perceived weakest link, or if you went for a perceived threat. And Cody is leaning towards both, a little bit of both. He's leaning towards Janelle, because you would be a fool not to. Okay, let's just be clear. Janelle should have an infrared dot on her forehead every single week. You would be a fool not to. I know she's never won, but damn it if she has not made people's life hell on this show. So Cody's thing is, listen, I ain't about to run through this house and try to do no whole lot of small talk and chit chat. I'm gonna see who come to me and I'm gonna see what they talking about. The other thing that he did that I thought was really interesting was when people were coming to him making these, trying to give him these deals and offer up these deals and stuff, he said, listen, let's just be honest. Y'all are gonna say what y'all think I want to hear because I have the power. Like, if y'all still talking this shit next week, maybe we can talk. But for now, you don't mean what you're saying, because you don't know me like that, right? So the few people did come and try to talk to him and all this other stuff. The big thing that really went down was that they did unleash the they opened up the have not room. Y'all know what that's about. And the other thing that went down was Nicole tried to come up to Deshawn and she was all crying and, oh my God, you changed my life because it was Deshawn's vote that made her the winner, da 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 da. And Deshawn was like, girl, yes. Until she left, and Deshawn was like, Nicole betrayed me. I didn't forget. I'm going to play my position, but don't get it twisted. You won't get a second time to burn me. So I was like, now, if Deshawn can keep that under wraps and play her position and not show her hand that she not feeling Nicole, she'll be all right. But she needs to keep that to herself. Okay. So the first suite is the safety suite. Everybody is going to get a VIP pass to the safety suite, right? It's going to be open for 2 weeks. I believe I got this right. It'll be open for 2 weeks. For each week, you can play in the competition. If you win, you will get safety for the week for yourself, and you also get a +1. So not only do you get a safety for yourself, but you get a safety for somebody else. But once you play, that is it. So if you play it this week, you can't play next week, because and vice versa. Also, it is an individual competition, so whoever has the best, score, best time, best whatever, that's who wins. So when Janelle went to go talk to Cody, she said, "Listen, listen. I'm not a vet for it. Like I know this. I do this. I play this. I know this game, and this man is clearly giving me the you know, he's trying to, you know, play me. And I know he's not giving me no straight answers. He's not really looking me in my eye. I already know I'm on the chopping block. I know that he is thinking that I am that. Boom, right here. So Janelle, I think, and they have a certain amount of time to choose whether they're going to play in the game. Janelle decided she was going to play. She said, listen, I ain't going out on the first week. If I do, I'm going to go down swinging. Like, you're not going to get me on the first week. And so she decided to play. A lot of people were scared to play because they said, well, if I play, that's going to put a dagger on my back. I mean, you know, a X on my back, whatever you want to call it. Because if I decide to play, then people are it's going to make me a target. That's the word I'm looking for. Now, I don't necessarily understand that mindset, but okay, whatever. So most people were like, we ain't playing. I ain't playing any. You going to play? Oh, I'm not going to play. Is she going to play? I ain't going to play. We going to play? Janelle decided to play, and she went up like at the last minute. I think it was less than a second left when she finally hit the button or hit her card or whatever. K-Sar, the same thing. K-Sar said, listen, I'm trying to play this social game. I'm trying to have small chit-chat with everybody, but I can't get no good read off of Cody. Listen, I'm going to try to take this game, put it in my own hands. So, the only two people that chose to play was Janelle and K-Sar. And as soon as the two of them decided and it closed down, now everybody is regretting it because they're the only two playing. So, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. And it was this game where you got to play the DJ and you have to figure out the order in which this song is played. It's like a remix, the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, like a techno remix and all of that. It was a real cute setup. You know, they had the whole DJ thing going on. And of course, it was whoever did it in the best time. So K-Sar comes through, they show him do it. Janelle comes through, they show her do it. Now, on the other side, Cody's pissed. Because who was he leaning towards putting on the block? K-Sar and Janelle. So the two people that decided to play for safety are the two people he was planning on putting up on the block. So this throws his whole game off because he was like, okay, I could justify those two. Going back to what I said at the beginning, the top and the bottom, who you figure is not going to be a threat, who you figure is the biggest threat, you could justify those two names because ain't nobody going to be mad at you for going for Janelle. Hell, they'll be glad that you're getting rid of their light work. So he's a little irritated by the whole situation because he was like, well, damn, what I'm going to do now? So he goes to say who won, and it comes down to time. And so K-Sar did it in like 17 minutes and some change. Janelle did it, child. Was it 17 minutes or something like that? Janelle's time was like double his. I mean, she was like 20-something minutes or whatever, right? Actually, I don't think it was 17. Anyway, K-Sar's was I think it might have been 7 minutes. But anyway, neither here nor there, K-Sar wins. He gets to pick a +1. Now, the whole time I'm thinking, I was like, hell, I would pick Janelle. She the only one that had enough balls to come up and try to even play for safety. It wasn't nobody else for her. It's the first week. You ain't really got no alliance. You know Janelle. Y'all have worked together in the past because that's the other thing that came up that they've worked together in the past. She said, we never really stayed in touch because everybody got their own life, but we've worked together and all of that. He picked Janelle. And that's exactly what I would have done. I would have sure picked Janelle. You can justify that without making anybody mad. Hell, she's the only other person that played. So I'm going to give her my safety. So Janelle and K-Sar, they have safety. So Cody has to pick 2 new names. Now, Kevin must have felt like his name was on the block or that he was in their head. Because he goes to Cody with this sob story and this crying and how insecure he is. He's always been the odd man out. He's never been one of the cool kids. And Cody's one of the cool kids. And he just wants to play on his side of the playground. And if he could please just he said, I really just want to play. I just want to be cool like you. Can you teach me to be cool like you? I was like, Kevin, if you don't stop with that bullshit. Honey, Kevin had all them tears for no damn reason because when it came down to the nominations, who did he put up on the block? Kevin. He put Kevin up and he put Keisha. Now, listen, don't nobody know Keisha. I mean, we know her, but we don't know her. Like, I feel like you went for the low-hanging fruit, Cody. I feel like it's all stars. There were other people you could have swung for. Hell, you could have swung for Danielle. She's won. Ian's name never came out your mouth. He's a winner. Like, there were some other people you could have swung for, Cody. You ain't even talking about doing a backdoor situation. But we're going to see how Cody play the game. I don't dislike Cody, I don't think. We're going to see how it works out. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in those comments. Peace.